Subscriptions, recurring subscriptions. How many do you have? How much money is going out of your wallet into somebody else's wallet for recurring subscriptions? How would you like to learn a few tips on how to manage it, how to save money on that? Hi, I'm Larissa with Faith Finance Freedom. Here we talk about faith-based ideas on how to manage money, on how to get out of debt, how to find freedom, financial freedom, and freedom in every area of your life. So let's talk about subscriptions and how to manage them, how to save some money on them. But first, let's talk about the subscription model. Okay, on average, the typical Americans got 5 subscriptions being charged to their credit card every single month. All right, so are you the average American? Do you have more than that? Do you have less than that? And let's talk about the average typical American who's going to be, by the age of 65, dead or dead broke, relying on the government, friends, or family just to survive, just to pay their bills. I don't want that to be you. I do not want you to be the average American that's going to be dead or dead broke by 65. So let's find a few ways to wrangle in our pennies, our nickels, our dimes. We got to start small. It's okay to start small because if you're faithful with the little, then you will be able to be faithful with much, much more. So let's start with a small thing. What recurring subscriptions do you have? Do you even know? I'm going to give you some ideas on the most popular companies that have that recurring subscription model. We've got streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and of course, everybody's favorite, Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Video, which of course they get you in there and they're like, hey, we're also going to offer you free shipping or next day shipping so you can spend more money to get things immediately. If you do not have a subscription to Amazon Prime or you've never had it, I would like to know because I don't think I've met anybody that has not used Amazon or tried their Prime service. And if you're that unique individual, let me know. I would love to meet you. I would love to talk to you and applaud you for stepping out of what everybody else does. Because if you follow what everybody else does, you're going to get the same results that everybody else has. And we want something more. All right, streaming services for video I talked about. What about music services? There's Spotify, there's Apple Music, there's Pandora, there's Sirius Radio, music services. I'm sure there's more than that. How about those subscription boxes? There's Birchbox for beauty. There's the Dollar Shave Club. There's FabFitFun. And there's Blue Apron. And I will tell you, I did use Blue Apron. As a homeschooling mom, I used that for our home ec class. And it was a great service that we tried. I think we did it for about 1 to 3 months. And a curriculum was incorporated in that. And my child learned how to make meals, how to do them on his own, and he got a head start. After that, we canceled the subscription and he needed to go to the regular grocery store and do it completely on his own. But that was a great subscription. But I knew the purpose, I knew my entry point, I knew my exit point, I knew why I was subscribing to that. So think about that. There's one tip for you. What's your entry point? Why are you signing up for it? And what's your exit strategy? How long are you going to keep that particular service and why? I'm not saying it's wrong to have subscriptions. I'm saying it's going to help you if you understand exactly why you want that subscription. All right, there's also fitness subscriptions like Peloton, ClassPass, any sort of fitness program. You can find tons of them out there for a monthly fee. There's cloud services, Microsoft 365, Adobe. Those are probably great if you have a business where it can be a tax write-off. Probably not the best thing just to have in your home. Might not be the wisest financial move. Again, analyze why do you pick those subscriptions? And of course, Xbox, PlayStation, yeah, those are very popular. So those are tons of services. There's more. I'm not going to say more because there's just way too many. But what do you have? What are you using? Find out how many you have, find out how much it's costing you per month. And I'm going to give you 2 other tips other than analyzing the how and the why and your entry point and exit point like I did with Blue Apron. One strategy that I use with video streaming services, I pick one. I pick one. We do not have all of them at once. Netflix and Prime and HBO and blah, blah, blah. We don't pay for all of those at once. We choose, hey, this month or for the next 3 months, we're going to stick with Amazon. We're going to watch those movies on our entertainment nights. And then we will, as a family, when that time's up or when we're tired of those movies, we're going to say, hey, what's next? We're going to cancel Amazon Prime and we're going to try something else. Maybe we'll try Netflix for a month or 2, watch all their stuff. Then we tried Peacock for a while. We wanted to watch Yellowstone. We watched the series. We kept it for a while. We thought, hey, we want something fresh. What are we going to try next? So that is one tip. So if you have Netflix and HBO and Showtime and Amazon Prime and Hulu and Paramount and Disney Plus, that's already 7 right there. If you have all of those, that's literally like watching a different service every single day. You probably don't need to watch TV every single day. If you're in debt, cancel those streaming services. Save one. And with the money you save, start putting it towards your debt. If you're already out of debt, with the money you save, put it towards your retirement. How's that going? Are you going to be able to retire and have freedom at retirement? All right, again, faithful with the little, and you will be given much, much more to be faithful with. And the final tip that I have, again, I'm not saying you need to live like a pauper. I'm not saying that you need to live in servitude and never have any fun. No, have your family entertainment night, have your movie night, have a family game night, get a board game from Goodwill or a thrift store. I'm just saying be faithful. Think about where your money is going. And certainly we all, if you're like me, you get hooked in to the programming, to the marketing. You're like, oh, that looks like a neat subscription. I want to try that. I just tried a sleep program subscription. It's on my phone. And I got a 7-day free trial. It's called Shut Eye. It's actually kind of cool. I've been tracking my sleep for health reasons. And I have a little thing to track my sleep and my steps. One-time fee, no subscriptions, because as you know, I'm not about the subscriptions. And I tried this other subscription. 7-day free trial, but you got to put your credit card in. And once you put your credit card in, they're going to charge it at the end of that subscription. They never give you a free trial without getting your credit card numbers first. Why is that? Because they're counting on you to forget about it. They're counting on that money. They're counting on you to get so busy or so distracted with all your other subscriptions with life that you're not going to cancel it. And then once they charge you and you try and cancel it, they won't charge you again, but they already got your first month. So they're going to make money somehow. So here's what I have done. Now, I don't want to cheat any company out of anything. If they're giving a service, if it's a good service that I feel I need, I'll keep it. This particular service, after trying it for 2 nights, I was not sure that I really wanted to keep it, that I was going to keep it for a month or a year or anything like that. But even if I thought I might keep it, this might be controversial. When you sign up for a 7-day free trial and give them your credit card, you can wait, you can try it out for a day, but cancel the reoccurring payment immediately. And that way you won't forget. Cancel it immediately. And what happens is they've already given you the trial, they've already had it expire at a certain date. And even if you cancel it, within that same hour, most of the time you're still going to get the free 7-day trial. But your credit card won't get charged, and it will say, payment canceled, your subscription is good until such and such date. That way you won't get caught behind the 8 ball. And you can try that free 7 days and know that you won't get charged. Now, if you really love the service, sign up again. A lot of times they'll know you already had a 7-day free trial. A lot of times they'll say you're not eligible for another 7-day free trial, but you can sign up. You can sign up, but if it's hard for you to cancel during those 7 days, this is another important point. Don't go without listening to this. There are some companies that make it very, very difficult for you to cancel. I have seen comments where people have said, it took me 3 months of fighting with this company to cancel. I canceled. They charged me again after I told them to cancel. Then they charged me again, and I still told them to cancel. And I got my credit card company involved, and they charged me again. That is awful. You don't want the headache. So during that free 7-day trial, even if you want to keep it, I'll tell you what, I recommend canceling it. Because that way you will know how easy or hard it is to go through the cancellation process. And if it's hard and they give you a hard time, that's a company you don't want to deal with. So you're going to know right away before you even get charged if this is the sort of company that is making it difficult for you to keep your own hard-earned money. And if they are making it difficult for you, this is the perfect opportunity to call your credit card company, because as much as I may rail against credit card companies, they really, in my experience, have, if there's a case of fraud, they're fighting on your behalf. So I've had really great customer service when it comes to that. So if you have a problem canceling during that free trial period, you have 7 days. Go through the process of emailing the company, calling the company, going through the website. And if you still cannot cancel, you call your credit card company and you said, hey, there's a charge pending, because the credit card company will see a pending charge before they give you that free trial. They're going to do a preliminary charge that you're not going to have to pay for, just to make sure that your credit card's good, just to make sure that you have a big enough credit line for them to charge you. So You call the credit card company, you say, I wanted to cancel, I had a free trial. The free trial is not even up, and I don't want the service. I have been trying to cancel. I emailed the company, I called the company, I followed the directions on the website, and I'm really nervous that I'm going to get stuck paying for something I don't want, and they will work on your behalf. So there you go, subscriptions. Are they serving you? Are they serving somebody else? And if they're serving you, make sure you're getting value out of it, okay? If you have too many credit cards, well, many people have too many credit cards. That's another video I did. If you have too many subscriptions, cut it down, cut it down. One video subscription is doable. If you're in debt, use the money to pay off your debt. Try those free trials, but cancel before they charge you. And number 3 of the 3 points, analyze your needs. Analyze, why did you get it? And are you getting out of that subscription what you wanted to get out of it? Is it time to cancel that subscription and get a new one? Is it time to just maybe take a vacation from subscriptions and cancel the ones you don't need and just spend some time with your family out in nature, taking a walk, playing some board games? You make your choices, and make some choices that are going to give you more freedom and keep more money in your pocket. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.